So I'm 25, almost 26.
Yep.
Would you give the same advice or different advice to that question?
Yeah, you could make a much stronger argument for you to be aggressive because you're actually looking at, even if you want to retire early, 20 years, but it could be more like 30 years or longer before you're actually going to need this money. And if you look at the stock market, there's only been one 10-year period where the market had a negative rate of return that was ending in 2009. And so if you have a long enough period of time, you can kind of let time be your main absorber of risk. Because if it does drop, like in 2008 and dropped, it came back in 5 years. 2000, it dropped, came back in 5 years. So, the Great Depression, it dropped, it came back in 14 years. But they did some things differently there that we're not doing anymore. But, things can happen. But you still have to take a look at your own risk tolerance. And I have 20 some odd year olds who are very, very conservative. And it's just the way they are, and they don't want to lose much money, if any at all. And so that, again, it trumps everything else. So, if I was working with you on that, we'd be talking about your own personal risk tolerance. And I like to look at actual dollars. So, hey, I'm going to put in $10,000. Okay, so what if it was down 1,000? What if it was down 2,000? Where's the breaking point? What dollar amount do you get to where you say, I got to get out? Because then, that portfolio was maybe too aggressive for you. So again, it does revolve back to your own personal kind of outlook on risk.